Here's the fact. Whenever you enter a Kawasaki showroom, you are going to see a lot of green. Your eyes will go straight to the menacing Z900 or the super aggressive ZX-10R. You might even come across a bulky Ninja 1000 or a humongous Versys 1000 as well. Needless to say, you are definitely going to see Kawasaki's flagships, the Ninja 650, the Vulcan S, the Z650 and the Ninja 300 series. After a while, when you settle down in one fine corner, you are going to stumble upon this, the Kawasaki W800. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to talk about Kawasaki's only modern retro classic, the Kawasaki W800.
It is pretty unlikely for a Japanese manufacturer to produce a British modern retro classic, but this is a job pretty well done by Kawasaki. In terms of design, the first word that comes to my mind is that it is minimalist yet graceful. It retains the classic look inspired from the World War II era, but beautifully embraces the modern touch to it, like for example the circular LED headlamp. Apart from that, you get to see a wide handlebar with the very basic switch gears. You also get an analog instrument cluster, and apart from that, you get to see a lot of chrome on the bodywork and those twin barrel exhausts. Boy, I was sold.
Speaking about what lies underneath, the Kawasaki W800 is powered by a 773cc air-cooled parallel twin engine which is BS6 compliant. And this engine churns out about 50.9 bhp of max power at 6500 rpm and 62.9 newton meters of max torque at 4800 rpm. Not the most powerful or the torquiest classic motorcycle in the market, but believe it when I say that this is more than enough to pull you through at any given point of time. I mean, you can easily go about 35 to 40 kilometers per hour in the fourth gear, and in case you need to zoom past the traffic, you do not have to downshift. Just a twist of the throttle will do the job for you. And even in the highways, I did not feel that I was stressing the engine very hard at high speeds. In terms of vibrations, even though the motorcycle has a 360-degree crank, I did not feel any juddering or vibrations that I was expecting. And the best part is that the engine does not overheat at all, even in peak city traffic.
Well, in terms of ergonomics, you get an upright riding posture which goes a long way when you are taking the longer route home. The seat height at 770mm will let you plant your feet on the ground pretty easily, and the motorcycle weighs just about 224 kgs, which also includes a 15-litre fuel tank, makes the Kawasaki W800 pretty easy to maneuver.
Braking on the Kawasaki W800 is managed by a single 320mm disc at the front and a single 270mm disc at the rear. The feedback, the bite that you get from the brakes is more than enough to put you to stop at any given point of time. Needless to say, it also comes with dual channel ABS as standard, and that's a safety net that I always like to have at my back. Coming to the suspension, on the front you get 41mm telescopic suspension which is non-adjustable, and on the rear you get twin shock absorbers with spring preload adjustability. In the stock setting, the suspension did take on Indian road conditions pretty well, be it rough patches of tarmac or big speed breakers. However, in corners things were different. You are definitely going to feel unsettled in the stock setting, and you are going to have to change the preload in order to gain your confidence back. The ground clearance of the motorcycle at 130mm is the same as the Ninja 650 series, but since this motorcycle has a longer wheelbase, you are definitely going to scrape the pipes in big speed breakers. Alright, coming to the pricing. The Kawasaki W800 is retailed in India at Rs 7.08 lakhs ex-showroom, making it the most affordable British classic in the market. Well, I know all of you might be having mixed reactions about it, so let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Now, all of this comes down to one single question. Who is going to buy the Kawasaki W800? Well, let me tell you that this motorcycle has the potential of being your first ever big bike, and this also has the potential of being passed down generations. But I have another interesting scenario. Let's say you already have a mighty 10R or the menacing Z900 to fulfill your power-hungry appetite. But you still want something calm, something composed to take you and your girlfriend on a dinner date. This is the best one for the job. I promise you and your girl will love the wide and comfortable pillion seat on the W800. Isn't that interesting?
Well, that will be all about my first ride experience of the Kawasaki W800. I hope you guys liked the video, and in that case, you know what to do. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. In case of any queries or promotions, write to me on the below email ID or simply hit me up on Instagram. I'll see you soon in my next video. Ciao.